Hello sword friends, this is Alex from Swordier. So in today's edition of Media Swordier, we're gonna bring to you a newly designed longsword, which right here. So I'm so excited, and also spoiler alert, this is another budget line of European longsword. So this is what we're trying to do in our Swordier factory. We want to use the best budget to provide the best sword you can have on this European longsword market, as I showed it right here. So definitely the sword is not on sale yet, but definitely we're gonna roll it out in a week. So we're gonna keep it under $200. So basically this is the retail price, so you guys definitely can try it out for this sword. So now I think it is time to share all those detailed specification of this longsword, what I'm holding right here. And as you can see, still we use for the protections is stainless steel. Right here is the plain tip, but when you move on to the crossguard right here, you see those floral pattern carvings even on the stainless steel, not just enhance the stabilities, but also from the aesthetic perspective, it just enhanced the whole sword. And also the fishtail pommel here is also made of stainless steel, as you can see, beautifully patterned to match the scabbard. So although, like what I said, it's a budget line European longsword, still we did a lot of works and also details into the scabbard, crossguard, and the pommel. Now I think it's time that we just show the true face of the blade right here. As you can see, I'm holding it right here. So judging from the look of the blade, you will recognize right away it's a 16A type longsword according to the Okishota typology, and also we try our best to make it authentic to the historical European longsword. As you can see, the fuller almost covered half of the blade, and also you will see those beautiful ridge lines right here almost the tip. And of course we did the upgradings on the seatings right here, the blade seatings, the crossguard as well. And if you take a look at the grip right here, it's made of a silicone rubber. It fit the wood core underneath it just perfectly. Either you are using your bare hand or gloves, it just fit in right here. Speaking of the hilt right here, the length of the hilt is 28 centimeters and the gripping sections is 22 centimeters, as you can see from here. Beautifully pommels, fishtail pommels with these floral patterns on it, so it just enhanced the beauty of this longsword. And also speaking of the crossguard right here, I want to dive into the details of the specification of this as well. It's 24 centimeters the length of the crossguard. And also speaking of the blade, I think this is the most part lots of people are focused on. The length of the blade is 88 centimeters, and also the width of this blade is 5 centimeters. This is the blade made of spring steel as a common practice, especially in a budget line, and it works just fine. The blade width is 5 centimeters, and also the thickness is 5 millimeters. You must recognize the differences if you are a fan of Swordier. Before that, for the spring steel, we used to have the blade thickness is 6 millimeters. Now we can decrease the thickness of the blade, and also we tapered more to the tip right here. Also, to enhance the cutting capability of this blade, it's not a linear distal tapered. Actually, you will see and you do the measurement from here, the thickness is 5 millimeters. If you go all the way to the here to here, it's around 4, 3, and also 2. It's not like a purely linear distal tapered, so that's why it gives this sword a fairly beautiful point of balance, which is 9 centimeters. So right now I'm in the studio. I'm not gonna do cutting those bottles on the tatamis. That's gonna be in our next episode, but I do have some papers right here. So lots of people are concerned with the sharpness of our blade. Will I get the same blade sharpness as I tested here? So this is the answer to you guys. When you have the sword from us, this is actually the blade coming out of the factory. You will have the same blade sharpness as I showed right here. I will just push forward and push backwards to show the sharpness of the blade, and I do it slowly. Now I push forward, as you can see from here, really sharp. Now I push backward, I do it faster. You see that? It's just easier to cut through, and also the blade length is definitely, the blade thickness is definitely slimmer compared to the former spring steel we had before. So basically, you see that? It's really sharp to do the sharpening. It's not gonna be like trained technique. This is just purely sharp. This is the beautiful part, I guess, from the Type 16A, and that's why we try to make a lot of upgrading based on the typology of 16A. And speaking of the weight of this sword, because when you have a battle-ready longsword, you're gonna consider, will you have like a better maneuver or a comfortable grip for the sword? Now I can share this with you. This sword right now, even though we use a spring steel, the weight of this sword now without scabbard is 1480 grams. Now, as you can see, I can maneuver it using one-handed, and also I can use it comfortably using two-handed. So either you are doing the thrusting or do the cutting, sweepings. This is definitely a very durable longsword you can get from the market, and also under $200. This is definitely a good bargain for the longsword, especially with all those beautiful details on the crossguard and also on the fishtail pommel as well. As the manufacturer, I know my point of view is not objective, but I can definitely share with you that this is definitely a durable and also has the good cutting capability longsword you can have from the market. And the flex strength right after we forge this blade is 15 kilograms. So that's really a strong flex strength, and you don't have to worry about it snapped during the cutting performance. So basically, spring steel, it can handle light material like I just show you right here, and also it can handle the heavy material as well. So as a body line, what else can you ask, right? So basically, beautiful sword and also beautifully forged. And also, I know lots of people has been complaining about the seating of our blade, because sometimes you see all those epoxies. Now we changed them all. Definitely, we're gonna give you look at the close-up video. We have been take a look at the hollow, so open space right here. You don't see the epoxies, and the blade just sitting in the crossguard just right there, so you don't hear the wobblings right after all those heavy cuttings. And also it just stay right here because still it's pinned pommel. As you can see, I will just show it right here. Pinned pommel, stainless steel fittings, and also spring steel blade with the point of balance 9 centimeters. So this is definitely a good bargain for a battle-ready longsword in my hand. Hopefully I covered all the details, informations I can have on this sword, and of course before the end of the video, I'm gonna make a comparison with another longsword. It's still 16A type. Probably you will see it from our video. You see he have like a same blade length, and the only difference is this is made of pattern welded. You can see the direct comparison with the spring steel. Now this one is made of pattern welded, is around 1350 grams, so it's like 100 grams differences compared to different blade material. And the crossguard is a little bit different, and also the grip is made of different material. And for more information, you can definitely go to our website, Swordier.com. You'll find more information, and also when you leave a message, you can directly get in touch with me. I can share all those informations with you. Last but not least, I hope all those YouTubers and also the sword lovers, you are more than welcome to contact me directly if you are interested in doing a review of this sword, and you are guaranteed to have the first-hand newly created sword we have in Swordier. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and also stay tuned for the cutting performance of this sword. I'm gonna do it in the future. Bye bye.